Okay, Chagiga Daf Zayin. So we start off with a famous Ma'amar Chazal, Mishnah and Peah, I should say. Eila Devar Mishnah Elam Shiur. These are the mitzvos that have no limit. No minimal amount is required, and no maximum amount is too much. Whatever you do is good. What we say, Eila Devar Mishnah Elam Shiur, Peah, Bikurim, Ra'ayon. I've said this every day. I never knew what that meant. Now I do. So, what does Rayon mean? It's actually a machlokes between Yochanan and Reish Lakish. Does Rayon mean? It definitely refers to Re'iyah, meaning what we do when we visit the Beis Hamikdash on the Shalosh Regalim. The question is, does it refer to just Re'iyah's panim, just seeing your face, which is what Rav Yochanan holds, meaning you just have to show up? Or is there an extra component of this, as Reish Lakish says, where you have to actually bring the Olas Re'iyah? So Reish Lakish brings a whole slew of points to try and disprove Rabbi Yochanan. Rabbi Yochanan plays excellent defense, and he rejects all of them, primarily saying that, no, everyone agrees that on the first day you have to bring Olas Re'iyah. The question is, let's say you come in on the second days, and you showed up with a carbon, or you showed up without a carbon in your hands. Are you yotze, or are you not? And so Rabbi Yochanan keeps every proof there. Reish Lakish brings it up. Rabbi Yochanan says, no, you're referring to the first day. Any proof that has to do with the chiyuv to bring a carbon, Olas Re'iyah, is only talking about the first day. Then Rabbi Yochanan pushes back on Reish Lakish, and he says there's a Gzera Shava, Re'iyah and Re'iyah, which teaches us that whatever Hashem does on Regalim, we need to follow. And Hashem does not bring any karbanos, therefore we should be okay not bringing any karbanos. And Reish Lakish, based on that, adjusts his, or I think the Gemara adjusts the machlokas a little bit and says, no, it is talking about the second day, but what we're saying is, it's an instance where you came with a carbon. So the question is, let's say I want to bring another carbon. Is that considered to be too much? Like Rabbi Yochanan would say there is a shiur, or Reish Lakish would say no, ein lahem shiur, so you can bring as many olas re'iyahs as you want. That's what we end up saying. Next topic we talk about in this daf has to do with the concept of I think this was brought up in a brisa, but showing up split. The actual term is ein nirin chatzain. So Rabbi Yosef wanted to say, I know this refers to if you have 10 kids, you're not supposed to show up 5 kids on one day, 5 kids on the next day. Interestingly enough, I'm pretty sure Rabbi Yochanan himself had 10 kids. Rabbi Yosef had 10 kids, so maybe this was top of mind for him. But Abaye says it can't be, because who are you to decide which of the kids should come on the first day and come on the second day? It's not right. Rather, what it means is it's saying the people who are patur from showing up because of various body odors, let's say the people who worked in tanneries, or people who worked with cleaning up the excrement on the streets, these people are patur and don't need to come. That's what it means. We then have a Mishnah that talks really two topics. The first one is there's this concept, if instead of having to bring your Meiser Sheni itself to Yerushalayim, you can transfer the Kedusha onto money and bring that to Yerushalayim and buy something there in Yerushalayim. So can I use the money from Meiser Sheni to buy the Olas Re'iyah and the different karbanos that we're required to bring on Shalosh Regalim? That's topic one. And then topic two is we talked about the Shalmei Simcha, which is a mitzvah to bring on Shalosh Regalim. So that can be combined with other karbanos as well, because the main ikar is just simcha, being happy, which we know is basar v'yayin, and other karbanos have meat. So the Mishnah is going to talk about which other karbanos can be combined for the Shalmei Simcha. So the opening topic in the Gemara is we talked about olos that are brought on Chol Moed. We said those cannot be from Chulin. So we just defined that a little bit, and we say that on Chol Moed you can bring an Ola, you can bring an Adarim, you can bring an Davos, and all these can be from Chulin. Those should not be those can be from Chulin, but on Yom Tov, the Olas Re'iyah must be from Meiser, because I messed that up. It has to be from Chulin. On Yom Tov, the Olas Re'iyah has to be from Chulin. It can't be using Meiser money. What can you use Meiser money for? That's the Shamei Simcha. You can use your Meiser money for that. And in terms of the carbon chagiga that we bring on the first day, so this is a mechukes b'Shamai Beis Hillel. Beis Shammai says the Shamei chagiga must be Chulin. Beis Hillel says it can also be from Meiser Sheni. And this concludes Gemara Chagiga Daf Zayin. Moving along.